You all know that in IELTS speaking, we get 25% marks for fluency and coherence. What is fluency and coherence? Let me first explain fluency. See, fluency is when we are able to speak effortlessly, when we have full command over the language, when we don't take pauses, we don't use fillers, we don't make sounds like ah. I mean, when we are able to speak effortlessly, then we can say that we are fluent speaker of the language. Now, what is coherence? Coherence is that whatever you are speaking, there is a logical flow of your ideas. Your ideas are getting connected. I mean, your listener is able to understand what you want to say. So, in very simple words, I'll say coherence is that whatever you are speaking, it is making sense. So, maintain your flow and make sense while speaking. That is fluency and coherence. Now, the question arises, how can I be fluent in English? Because this fluency is going to help me in IELTS speaking and also in my day to day life. And you won't believe, I've seen different methods work for different people. I mean, there are different ways by which people they enhance their fluency. They overcome their problems of communication skills. Some people they join language schools where they join the classes where they meet people from different backgrounds. They have same problems. Some are not able to communicate. Some are able to communicate, but they have hesitation and so many other problems. So when you sit with people like you, this gives you motivation. This gives you confidence. Plus, language is best learned in groups because in groups there is exchange of ideas. One person is being corrected, you learn from that person's mistakes. And this gives you confidence that if I'm making mistakes, it's not a bad sign. It's a very good sign because mistake means that I am trying something new. The only approach you have to keep in your mind is that I don't have to repeat my mistake. I have to learn from it. And the best way is not only that I will be making all mistakes in my life, I can learn from others' mistakes also. And this happens when we are in classes. Because if a student will make mistake, the student will be corrected. So that's a good chance. That's a good opportunity for you to learn. And that's very good method I've seen. It really works. Second is read a lot. Develop your reading habit. Choose anything, whatever you are passionate about. Maybe you prefer to read news, someone likes to read storybooks, someone is interested in recipes. So choose whatever you are passionate because this will help you enhance your vocabulary. You will come across a lot of new words, vocabulary, phrases, and this will automatically enhance your communication skills. The more words you know, more options you have while speaking. Third is develop your listening skills because a good speaker is always an excellent listener. So, if you are an excellent listener, you're not just listening to the words or content or whatever the message is being delivered. You are paying attention to vocabulary, words, phrases, pronunciation. And this really helps you a lot in developing your communication skills or helps you to be fluent because you are confident this pronunciation is right. I've heard this from a professional speaker. I heard this pronunciation from a talk show, debate, while watching this show on television. And yes, you should always write also because writing will give you more time to plan your content. While writing, what happens? You have a lot of time to think which words should I use? Is this tense right or wrong? Is this a grammatical error or not? And you don't have this time while speaking. So work on your listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And one more thing is there which can help you. One tip which is very effective in enhancing your communication skills and improving your fluency, that is think in English. Because thinking is a process, thinking is something which is a never ending process. We think for the whole day, but you have to choose which language you are thinking in. Is it English or is it your mother tongue? If you think in English, you are communicating to yourself for the whole day in English. If you're getting stuck, you are getting stuck in your mind, not in front of others. And this tip really helps you. This technique really helps you to be a fluent speaker in very short span of time. Because if you think in English, you don't need people, you don't need partners with whom you can practice. You are practicing, you are thinking in your own mind, and you are continuously speaking to yourself in English.